Morning. Here we are down at Llandudno, or Llandudno, West End. This is the opposite end to the main part of Llandudno, the more popular part. This is the quieter part of the area. Still a very popular place to go, but it hasn't got the shops and facilities that the other side of the town's got. It's got more spectacular views, a cracking view of the Menai Straits from here in the distance. If it was clear, but unfortunately it's pretty cold and a bit misty this morning. Anyway, I'm just going to have a ride along the promenade and just stop at the other end and let you have a look round for 5 minutes. The way I'm facing at the moment is the bike path going towards Conway, and it's notorious for the sand. It blows all over the place, up to about 2 foot of sand very often, so you can't get down there unless you happen to shift the sand, which isn't that often. It's always been a problem spot down there. So anyway, I'm going the opposite way today. Where we go. If you do go that way, you have to carry your bike for about 300 metres very often, so it can be a bit of a dirge. Okay then. That's looking straight ahead at the moment towards Puffin Island, which has disappeared virtually. So this is the end of the cycle track coming into West End. On a hot day it's absolutely glorious down here. Very busy as well. There's a nice cafe over there which is popular with cyclists and walkers. The West Shore Beach Cafe. Quiet today. Sometimes it's absolutely heaving up there. There we go. Right, onto the promenade then. Right in front is the Great Orb, you can see that in the distance. Just a mist on the top. Here's the main car park. Quite a pebbly beach here, the tide's half in, half out at the moment. The next section down is the better part, I'll show you in a minute. nearly went in. This is what's called the boating lake. It's been very popular for a long time, and probably in the early part of the last century onwards, people used to sail the boats that they built on here. That is toy boats. These days you still get the the radio control boats in the summer. Quite an enthusiastic crowd assemble here some days and show off their latest paddle steamers and battleships. It's also got swans and the usual seagulls, cormorants, various birds. They've just dredged and cleaned this out, so it's full of water again for the summer anyway. We'll go down and see, I think it's Alice at the other end now. This is the remains of this Alice in Wonderland statue. Fortunately the vandals took part of it away recently, so they're going to take it away, rebuild it, and then they're going to put it in the middle of the boating lake apparently. So anybody who wants to damage it will have to get wet first. And it says on this very shore, during happy rambles with little Alice Delhi, Lewis Carroll was inspired to write the literature treasure Alice in Wonderland, which has charmed children for generations. And it was put here in 1933. There we go. Half a statue. That's the rabbit, isn't it? There we go. A well-known Welsh person locally called Tom Jones. I don't know if you've heard of him, Welshman. Comes here in his van a lot for lunch. Tom Jones, yeah. There he is. And that's looking out to sea from the other end of the promenade now. This is a nice beach, this, when the tide's out. It's popular in the summer again. It's absolutely packed with people. Today, there's not a soul about. Fantastic.